Hello, Poker Savvy. This is Andrew Brokus here, and I have the good fortune to be recording with our friend Tony Dunst.
What's happening, people?
This is going to be a joint video that we're doing looking at the final table bubble of the $300 4max scoop event. I won't tell you.
You just gave away the ending. You just gave away the whole ending, the final table bubble, as if you will never make the final table.
Well,
ending ruined. It's like knowing the ending to Titanic.
I believe that you just gave away the ending because we could have just been looking at the bubble for hypothetical purposes. And maybe everything at the final table was so trivial.
Check and raise.
So we're looking at the final table bubble. To be honest, I was not real happy with how I played, and I figured this would be a good opportunity to combine our two specialties. Myself, focusing on shorthanded play, and I don't play nearly as many tournaments, nor am I nearly as good at tournaments as our friend Tony here.
Do you realize you're up like way more than me in the last 2 years in tournaments?
I just run good.
Way more.
I just run good.
We'll see. Give me 6 months, and then maybe I'll be like, yeah, I'm good at tournaments. But right now, I'm relearning.
Well, then we'll relearn together, John.
Okay, let's relearn.
So I had just been moved to this table. We're down to 8 people. We had just collapsed down to 2 tables, and I don't believe I had reads on any of these players. For our purposes, we'll pretend that I don't. So first off, my general strategy here on the button, I'm raising any 2 cards.
Are you 100% on the button here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm making a very small raise, at least until I get reads on these players. My general thinking at this point is there's so much money in the pot. I'm getting almost 1-to-1 to attempt the steal.
Yep.
And I'm pretty confident in my ability. I mean, against unknowns, I'm pretty confident in my ability to outplay them post flop. So I feel like unless people are 3-betting me a whole lot, I'm going to start off playing any 2 on the button.
So you do intend to adjust tighter if people start pummeling you with 3-bets and things like that.
Yeah.
But until that point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
I think DJ Decide here is already setting a precedent enough.
Normally, I don't go 100% of the button in a situation like this. I go quite aggro, but like my bottom 15% normally gets folded, somewhere around there. But I'm not quite sure what's optimal. Either way, I'm quite open-minded to the idea of 100% being correct on the button, and it's almost certainly is if your opponents make you or let you get away with it.
Yeah, and I kind of like to put them to the test first and see what they'll let me to get away with, and then I'll adjust down from there, at least when I have the chips to do it. And as you can see, we are pretty deep here. I've got 87 big blinds, small blind has 60, big blind has like 140K, and I think Rock's box is pretty deep also. So I imagine that won't be too controversial. So yeah, see Rock's box.
So I assume you flat here, right? Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, wow. How does this go? How does this go awry?
Well, I didn't say this hand. I did.
Yeah.
Do you?
I check the flop.
Okay.
I check the flop. On this board, I don't lead out because, your leading range is only going to be. I don't think they think you're going to bluff at this board very frequently.
Yeah.
And I think your leading range is mostly going to be hands with good equity, like overcard flush draws that you're attempting to perhaps bet 3-bet all in or something like that could get in your head. Or, it's not uncommon for people to lead trips in these spots and try and get raises from overpairs. And I just don't think in a 2-way pot on a board where people might peel ace high on you that anyone's going to believe you're leading air here very frequently at all.